everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. This video is dedicated to EveryDayTeq. I watched your video, man, and I'm going to tell you something. What you did in that video takes a lot of courage. You are about as real as you can get, okay? The integrity and the honesty of that video, and how hard it must have been for you to come on and just share your heart, your mind, your thoughts as a man, to show your feelings on how hard it's going to be for you to pull away from coming on and making videos on YouTube, on your channel, for your team, to invest more time with your family. Yeah, that's, bro, I'm going to tell you, man, when I watched your video, it choked me up. That's something I hadn't been able to do for a lot of years, is to get choked up and actually release tears as a man. You know, the way I grew up, you just were told not to cry, and if you did, you were told to go to your mother to show those feelings. You just didn't do that as a little boy in my home. And I'm proud to say that that's a lot different now with my wife and my kids. That's what I do. If it has to be done, it has to be done, and it feels great. And watching your video and hearing the pain that you were emotionally going through and having to stop doing this whole YouTube thing, this whole channel thing, this whole tech thing, but yet have the understanding of what is important and what is in your heart and what is, at the end of the day, number one, what is real. And it starts with you. It starts with God, then family, then everything else. That's your friends and family, and then all the other things that come with that underneath what is important in life. And you made that pretty darn clear, my friend. And I'll tell you something. If that didn't move anybody, gotta check yourself there. Because that definitely moved me. And I appreciate the shout out. But the shout out, it was way more than that. It was way more than that. What you said about me was very kind, and it touched me a lot. And the other YouTubers you mentioned out there that have touched you over the years. You made it clear what was important, and then you made it clear in all those that gave you the influence to come out onto YouTube and start what you started when it came to this tech game that we all get into so much and we get caught up in it. And at times we forget what's really important. And believe me, I've had these conversations with my wife. You don't think I've had these conversations in having to regulate my time for the team and regulate it for my family and work? And those of you who are married out there, you know what I'm talking about, or have a significant other, and making sure that your family time is there, your work time, your chores, responsibilities, whatever it is you got to take care of. Because if you don't plan, it can get in the way. Everything and anything you do, not just a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? In life, you have to be able to regulate it in a way where it's not going to get into the way of important areas in your life that have to get done. And we can get so caught up in so many things, in so many areas, that we get lost. And my wife is a faithful woman in so many ways. She's a God-fearing woman. She's a family-loving woman. She's a great mother and a great wife that deserves so much more than what I've put out there. And at times in kind words, and at times in stern words. She's been there to let me know. And so I come up with different ways of making sure I can invest into the team without it not taken away from my personal life. So I understand what EveryDayTeq is saying. And sometimes, though, you have to stop something to be able to make other areas work in your life. And if it's your family, then so be it. Figure it out and do it. And that's what he's doing. And he may be back. And the door is always going to be open for EveryDayTeq to step right back in and continue what he started. But those of you out there who are struggling in those areas to try to maintain stability and figuring it out how to run a channel here on YouTube, your team, and do everything else, figure it out. Do it, man. And if you have, awesome. Maybe make a video and tell others the steps that you've taken to do that. But don't let it take away from the most important thing in your life. And that's family. For me, it's God, family, and then friends and everything else. Work's got to be in there too. Okay? Life is short. We make the best of it. But when you have that time to come on and create your content for your team and for those that come on by and view your YouTube channel, put it all on the line and do the best you can. Just like you would for your family. Primero, first. Put yourself on the line for that. If you're going to invest in making the best video you can to create the best content you can, you better be investing the best in your family. You better be investing the best for your kids. Okay? Don't give them a half cup when you're giving others that full cup of whatever it's filled with. Okay? Don't give them the half filled cup. You give them the full cup. Seriously. EveryDayTeq, shout out to you and to the hard work that you put out for your team, for all of us. You're an example of what a man is. Coming on and showing your true gut feelings, man. That's power. That's strength. That's honor. That's humble. That's being really humble. Honesty and integrity. Yeah, I really enjoyed that video. And all I kept thinking about is how hard it must have been for you to make it. Wow. Just wow. Crazy. Hey everybody, man. Thanks for taking the time and watching. Look for more. My prayers and a shout out to EveryDayTeq and to all of you out there that work hard in everything that you do. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you for taking the time, coming on and checking out what I do here on my Project 13, for the support, especially with what goes on behind the scenes, for not just me, but for all of us in what we do here on YouTube. Appreciate it very much. More to come. When it does come to this tech stuff, there's a lot more to come. The V30 is dropping. The Google Pixel 2 is going to be announced very soon. Very soon. Stay tuned. I think that's tomorrow. Shout out. God bless. Till my next vid, I'm out. Time. Woo! I've been sick. I'm getting better, I think. I don't know, man. Got a headache. Didn't work yesterday. Had to take an extra day off to chill, man. I needed to sleep. Had to drink some coffee, go to work, and do some cleaning. The boss said if I didn't feel good, I could leave early today. Got a really cool boss. Man, it is too early.